The USA has created a rocket called the Mutant that can bend in flight. The constant advancement of aircraft technology is prompting the United States Department of Defense to invest billions of dollars in new aerial defense measures. And this past week, they unveiled their latest development. This unique missile can change its shape and direction in mid-flight. Such technology would mean that even super-maneuverable targets like 5th and future 6th generation fighters would be shot down. But how does it work? And how powerful is it? Most importantly, are there any missiles in the world that are even better? Let's find out. Turning rockets are part of an Air Force research laboratory project and have been studied for a long time. And now, after years of hard work, they've finally shown us their technology based on a modified Hellfire rocket. The Mutant has a special section in its front part that can bend 45%, allowing it to change direction significantly faster. But of course, it had its problems, for this new class of projectile needed to withstand high temperatures and overload at high speeds, plus the front section had to be able to make sharp turns, and given its speed of over 1,250 miles per hour, this was no easy task. After trying many options, the Ministry of Defense finally found a suitable solution. They created a composite structure consisting of an internal metal frame filled with elastomer. This allowed the Mutant to fly at supersonic speeds while withstanding temperatures of up to 1,600 degrees Fahrenheit. The Mutant is of interest to the Air Force because airborne targets that they may need to shoot down have become quite adept at evasion. Typically, it's difficult for a missile launched from a jet plane to change its trajectory, so it has to lose speed to make it more mobile. Or small lateral engines can be used to gradually turn the rocket. However, the first and second options are already outdated. The Mutant technology will bring something new and fresh. Just imagine, an enemy fighter is carrying out a mission when suddenly its radar detects an inbound missile flying straight at it. The pilot immediately makes a maneuver to avoid a collision, sees the rocket fly past, and breathes a sigh of relief thinking it's all over. But suddenly, the missile makes a sharp turn back and catches up with its target. I think any adversary would be shocked at such a deadly surprise. The Mutant isn't America's only new missile. Company Lockheed Martin has been working on hypersonic weapons for a long time now, and they finally presented their latest achievement. This is the Hawk, America's first hypersonic missile. Obviously, its defining feature is its ultra-fast speed. It's been claimed that the missile can maintain a speed of Mach 10 in flight. That's 7,500 miles per hour. No other missile or aircraft can move faster, which means that the Hawk can shoot down absolutely any target and still be completely out of reach for interception. Plus, this innovative technology can fly and maneuver, which makes it even cooler. If this beauty were to be combined with the Mutant's technology, we would have the deadliest missile in the world. But how did its creators get results like these? The complex consists of an air-based solid-fuel rocket which contains a hypersonic block with a tactical boost glide engine. During flight, the missile rises to an altitude of 11 miles, after which the warhead opens, releasing the hypersonic arrow that strikes the target like a bolt of lightning at a range of over 300 miles. It's been noted that the missile's test launch was carried out from the legendary B-52 bomber, which means that it can even be used on older aircraft models, thus expanding the capabilities of the U.S. military. But the Air Force aren't the only ones with such powerful weapons. The main goal of ground-based artillery installations is to destroy the enemy with maximum efficiency, and efficiency means the precision, speed, and range necessary for the installation to process its targets. For example, the HIMARS standard ammunition can successfully strike a target, but only from a distance of 37 miles, which is laughable. That's where the tactical MGM-140 missile comes to the rescue, which you know as the ATACMS. This is a huge 13-foot-long hellstorm for all ground equipment, and 1.5 tons, it weighs as much as your car. Just imagine how much explosive ordnance its warhead can carry. Actually, you don't even have to imagine it, because footage of it has been circulating online for quite a while now. Just one hit from the MGM-140 guarantees total destruction of the target, and possibly even several, as it can carry cluster munitions that cover an entire football field. And the most important thing that the military loves about the ATACMS is its 186-mile range. A HIMARS armed with the MGM-140 could easily attack from a distance equivalent to New York to Washington, making this pair a terrifying weapon. The U.S. military can also cover the enemy with 3 missiles using its mobile M270 MLRS rocket launcher system. This is American-made rocket artillery designed to destroy anything, day or night, in any weather. That's right, it's not afraid of snow, rain, or wind, as it can fire high-speed rounds, which can be selected based on the situation on the battlefield. But this weapon wouldn't be that powerful without some amazing missiles. You already know about one, the ATACMS, but there's another just as powerful. The unique AT-2 rocket was a top-secret U.S. development because its working principle is unlike that of any other cluster munition. Instead of the standard scattering of small shells, it peppers the field with 500 anti-tank mines. How's that for an impassable obstacle? The M270 MLRS system needs just 60 seconds to perform such an operation, after which it can turn around and leave behind an unexpected surprise.
The system is fairly easy to load after you're done with a fire mission.
The rocket has a German counterpart, which is just as devastating. The Mars 2 reactive salvo fire system, which is essentially a licensed copy of the American M270 MLRS system, has reached a new level of power after receiving the TOW anti-tank missile. It's equipped with self-guided combat elements. In flight, the warhead opens and releases a swarm of small projectiles, each of which identifies its own target and attacks from above, leaving no trace of heavy machinery. The incredibly powerful attacks of the Mars make the ground tremble, and it can also use a cluster warhead filled with anti-tank mines. It fires, destroys a dozen targets, and goes about its business. That's how the Mars and its projectiles work. While the previously mentioned rockets can destroy entire cities, they're incapable of protecting themselves. This is where air defense complexes come in, and the IRIS-T SLM can confidently be called one of the best. This is Germany's most modern air defense system. It's designed to destroy aircraft, helicopters, unmanned aerial vehicles, cruise missiles, ballistic missiles, and actually it's easier to say that it can defend against anything in the sky. In fact, it can even shoot down satellites, as its attack range of 17 miles up is simply astounding.
It's more of an artillery sniper weapon, where we would take out what we call a high priority target, maybe some sort of a higher level command and control node.